What's going on? It's your boy HDK. We're going to get down and dirty with the creators of Dexsport, which is a decentralized sports betting platform, which is a really, really exciting project. We've got a demo platform as well. And that is really, really exciting that they already have a functioning product before it even launches on the mainnet. They did have a successful idea, which 25x, and it's really, really exciting to have the opportunity to speak with the insider team to see what is coming up with this project and why we should invest in them. So without further ado, let's check it out. All right, boys and girls, we've got the boys from Dexsport over here. I'm so glad. I mean, we tried to organize this meeting for almost a week. These guys are so busy. Really, really special to have the team from the actual project. You know, we're getting in the inside information right here, which is amazing. All right, we've got Slava and Dimitri. We'll start with you, Slava. Just let us know who you are, what your role is, and just let's get into it.
Hey, everybody. My name is Slava. I'm from Dexsport, and currently I'm the Chief Financial Officer. Nice to be here.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you, Dimitri, let's go.
And hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm the CMO of Dexsport, and you asked to make a kind of introduction about myself. So I want to mention that I'm top 11 marketers in crypto by News BTC. So it's a big honor for me to work with these special guys, with Slava, with all the team. And truly to say, I'm working here with the Dexsport, with the guys for about maybe more than a month. But it's a big honor for me because we are like changing the game totally. With these nice minds, I'm totally into it, and I'm like a big fan and also the supporter beside the CMO role of the Dexsport.
Wow, fantastic. Let's get right into it. What is Dexsport? Why should I care about Dexsport?
So the Dexsport is the first true decentralized betting protocol.
Yes.
And as Dima said before, we are completely game changing, and we are going to make the biggest tools of crypto mass adoption. It's in a few words.
Fantastic, Ryan. Well, I really appreciate that, because often betting is such a centralized industry, right? In many, many jurisdictions across the world. And to actually make use of the blockchain technology to actually get the betting activity, the betting industry, which is just so massive right now, I think is definitely going to be very, very helpful. I mean, we've seen success in Z-Run. D-Race is another really good one as well. And to actually expand the sporting arena to, what kind of sports can we actually bet on right now?
Actually, we can bet on any sports. Also, like you can bet as a user, you can bet on eSports. And the thing is, the main thing that Slava missed, so we are the first one who are working with Web 3.0.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have any competitors at the moment. So all of the betting platforms that are running on the blockchain, unfortunately, they are not running on Web 3.0. So, and the people who are willing to bet, they betting not in against of the company or the against of other people. All of them, they are betting against the liquidity pool.
Okay.
So this is the main thing and the main aim that we have done.
Okay, fantastic. So what kind of sport is available now, and how does your team go about adding more sport or different kind of industries into the actual platform?
Yeah, as I said, so you can bet on sports, on football, tennis, basketball, on fightings like an MMA, also on eSports. And we have our own bet that P2E games is the next future, and in the next decade it will blow up everything, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
And also you can bet on P2E games.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's the way.
Amazing. So Slava, you told me that Dota is apparently going to come to the platform?
Well, right now we have live every possibility of betting on every kind of sports and esports as well. Dota, CSGO, Valorant, Rainbow Six, and so on and so on. Even eFootball, eBasketball, e-hockey. And what is Dmitry is talking about is the kind of revolutionary betting systems. You know that play-to-earn games just occurred. Yeah. And it is just starting their development, and we see the potential in this field, and pretty sure that this field will become the next segment of esports, the play to earn games, with their guilds, with the new teams, with the individuals with high skill, and so on and so on. And we decided to focus on particularly these development and develop the betting line for the play to earn games. And we have already partnered with quite famous play to earn games from the blockchain. It's Tryhards and Ballpoint.
Okay.
And we are working with them in order to deliver the betting line to their events and tournaments.
Okay,
That's
sure.
it.
What kind of users are we looking at right now on the platform? I mean, you guys just had your IDO or whatever acronym you guys want to use. At the moment, it's a demo platform on the testnet. Tell me more about the current user base and what you anticipate as we move to the mainnet launch.
We are one of the last companies who are doing the IDO with ready done product. So everyone is doing the IDO for the idea or for gathering funds just to make a protocol or a product. So we did an IDO with a working product on BSC. It's running right now on the testnet. And at the moment, on demo, we have a bit less than 20,000 users, about 18,000, something like this. And Mao and DAO are amazing. These numbers are telling us that we are going on the right way.
Okay, fantastic. When is your mainnet launch?
So about the start and about the mainnet, we are waiting for the last security audits. So it's going to be pretty soon. And we are doing the security audits with two companies, with Certic. I suppose it's finished. They are not it's not public, but it's 100% finished. So we are waiting for go it live.
Yeah.
And the second one is the pessimistic. So we are waiting for the finals for the pessimistic, and we are ready to move on.
Yeah, fantastic. So Certic is, as you know, a very, very reputable audit company, shall I say, audit service that I think a lot of the cryptocurrency projects have. So that's something that for you guys who are watching to keep an eye on, and it's definitely a very positive thing that Dexsport has that available right now. I'm definitely one of those people that are looking forward to the mainnet launch. I can only imagine how amazing it'll be. And with the update, what are some of your sort of marketing initiatives with Dexsport?
At the moment, we are supporting and we are covering a Dota 2 team called Brain, and they're going pretty rough right now. They're having an ongoing championship. By the way, they are playing with Kyrgyzstan, as I suppose, today. So they had only one loss, but they are very strong, and we are supporting them. So we are the official sponsor of them. Also, we have on board two MMA fighters.
Wow.
Slava, remind me the names because they are pretty hard.
Yeah, two MMA fighters. One of them is Islam Jabrailov, current champion of Europe and professional MMA fighter. And he will soon have very important fight and will move to other championship. And the second one is Imran Daurbekov, one of the famous Chechen and Russian fighters as well, and professional MMA fighter.
Yeah, sure. Wonderful. Okay, well, those are very, very good initiatives, especially in the sporting arena. Where do you expect then, the most amount of users to come from? What sector of sport? Is it going to be gaming? Is it going to be MMA? Is it going to be soccer? Is it going to be, I don't know, maybe even poker? I don't know if you have that or not, but or tennis. Where do you expect the most amount of, or where have you seen the best response from so far?
We have few hypotheses, and as for us, as for the crypto company, one of the biggest struggles is to get more understandable for non-crypto users how to use crypto wallet, how to use Web 3.0, and so on and so forth. So as we think, but we can't tell you for sure that the guys who will come from crypto, they will bet for eSports because they are pretty into the technology and they know what the Bitcoin is, what the crypto is, and so on and so forth. And we suppose that the bettors for regular sports, they will come from the centralized betting platforms. So they will bet for sports, but it's just the hypothesis.
In order to sum up, I just want to add something here. We decided to target, first of all, we underlined 3 target groups of audience that we are targeting, right? The first and the most splendid target audience for us is the people who loves betting and who understands crypto on the level of understanding of Web 3.0, right? The second is the people who understands crypto only, but they can not like betting, but they want to spend their money in some kind of ways, right? And the third one is the people who loves betting only, but don't know anything about crypto. At the first step, we must target the first and second groups, but we must at the same time we must educate the third group how to be involved in crypto. That's why previously that's why I previously said about that we are going to become one of the biggest tools for the mass adoption.
Yeah,
that's it. Because everybody loves betting. Not everybody, but 95% of the population of the earth loves betting because it's in our blood. That's it.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, taking a bit of risk. I mean, arguably, everyone in crypto is gambling in a way, and it's a fun gamble, right? It's but I've also seen people who do sports betting at a professional level as well, which I've seen to be very interesting. They go through some deep analysis into what the previous performance is on particular athletes, and they come out pretty well in most cases, which is really interesting. So tell me about the DESU token then. How is it going to be used? What is interesting about the tokenomics? What are some of the things that you think is going to make it worthwhile for anyone listening to this AMA to invest into the DESU token?
Let's start with the utilities, okay? First of all, the first utility of DESU will be, of course, you can bet using DESU token with the better condition than using like other currencies that will be available on the platform like BUSD and etc. The second one, every DESU token holder will be eligible to take part in the lotteries, which will be going on the monthly and weekly basis, and it will be depending on the tier system. So the more DESU tokens you hold, the more lottery tickets you receive. And these lotteries will be like giving you eligibility to share the percentage of pool. That's it, of the liquidity pool, of course. The third one, as a betting platform, of course, we will going to partnership with individuals and teams from sports, and we have already do that, yes, with Dota 2 team Brame. And we will be making exclusive NFT collections as well as exclusive merchandise, clothes with the names and so on. And DESU token holders will be eligible to get access to this kind of merchandise and NFTs of the special, of the famous teams. The next utility is that we are going to build, as a protocol, we are going to build our own chain called DESU chain. Okay. And we understand that we are the first in the market, the first decentralized betting platform in the market working through the Web3. But world never sleeps, yes. And as you saw with Uniswap, when Uniswap just appears, the forks of Uniswap appears right after the month. That's it. That's the life, that's the crypto, and that's how the projects in crypto appears. And we decided to became the provider of the infrastructure. That's why we are the protocol and help the similar projects to start their businesses in the crypto sphere. Okay. Providing them turnkey solution. Yeah. So DESU will be native token of the DESU chain as well.
I'll just add one thing that the new companies that will come up in the market, they need to have the betting lines, the odd lines. So in the blockchain that we will run, we will have the own betting line, which can be used by other companies. So this is the main point of for what we are doing the blockchain and what the needs of this blockchain.
So is there going to be any sort of limited supply, any kind of burning with the transaction or any bettings? Can you tell me about those type of tokenomics to reduce the supply? Yep.
Of course, I forgot to mention that the total supply of the DESU token is 1 billion. And we definitely want to make it deflationary, to build a deflationary model for token. And as soon as mainnet will be launching and our business model start working, we will be in the constant basis put some percentage of money out of the pool, use it to buy back the tokens from the market, and then burn it. All of these mechanisms will be built on the DAO basis. Yes, decentralized autonomous organization. We have already partnered with XDAO. It's kind of our good friends, which will help us to easily run the DAO. And every DESU token holder will be also a participant of the DAO, depending on how much tokens does he have.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Fantastic. Okay, lastly, tell us about then what kind of talent your team has. What kind of backgrounds have you guys come from? Is it just in one part of the world? Is it in multiple parts of the world? Tell us a bit more about your team and how you guys get along.
Actually, I'm based in Ukraine. Guys are the main office, let's say. They are pretty decentralized in CIS. So we have a lot of guys who are living in Russia, in Kazakhstan, if I'm right, also in Ukraine. So the team, the main C-level positions of the team are managed by guys who I know for even maybe more than 5 years in crypto. I haven't met our team member who was working with the betting companies, but for Slava and for Nikita, for example, I know them for a long time, and they're very solid in crypto, and they are having their own products and companies in crypto before. So they're pretty wise minds.
We have guys in team who have a strong background in the betting space as well. So our team is combination of the experiences from crypto, from betting, from traffic, all kinds and all key factors of success is gathered together in our team from my point of view.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. I do sense that there is quite a lot of energy from just the way we've communicated as well. There's a lot of you that's providing support for what I must know and moving forward with any type of, on how I can deliver the clearest and the best information about Dexsport and about the future of the DESU coin as well, which is what a lot of us are really interested in as well. So that's really encouraging to hear, guys. I think the project as a whole is on a good trajectory in a good niche for cryptocurrency and, of course, the blockchain technology. And the Web 3.0, that's a fantastic touch. I'm really glad that you guys are making that approach there, and definitely a very, very hopeful token to keep an eye on. So before we go, are there any burning updates that you want to give to us?
Yes, not burning update, but I just want to say and underline that, guys, please stay tuned for our mainnet. It is right around the corner, and I just want to emphasize that we, along with the development of our international community, we just started to develop our local communities. So for now, we have 6 or 7 local communities. It's Turkish, Indian, Indonesian, Chinese, French. So I just want to underline that we are going to be present worldwide. Yeah. And as well, we started to develop our Discord community. And soon there will be announcement that we will go through the giveaway through the Discord. So feel free to join. Feel free to be active there, and you will be rewarded.
Fantastic. Yeah, we love rewards, don't we? Fantastic. All right, thanks so much for thank you so much for joining the AMA today. Really, really appreciate each of your time, and all the best with your project, and for anybody who's actually going to invest into the project as well. Really excited to stay tuned with the updates as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
Wonderful,
AJ.
awesome. There you have it, guys. That is Dexsport. Make sure you do your own research. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you go like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Go and mint some of my NFTs if it is launched by the time you watch it, hopefully. And if you haven't done so, make sure you go check out all of my socials as well. Stay updated, in the know with all the greatest, the latest, and the most amazingest in crypto. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.